Jacob heard that Laban's kids were not very happy with him. Jacob told his cousin wives his plan to head home since their father, his uncle, is not as friendly as he used to be. Jacob goes on about a dream he had and how the angel of the Lord spoke to him. Meanwhile, Rachel stole all of her dad's household gods. Rachel was sitting on her camel and had hidden the action figure god collector set in her saddlebag. She basically told dear old dad that she can't get up off the camel because she is having her monthly period.
I have the memories of every church I ever attended in my mind as a long procession of white walls, wooden pulpits, choirs, the smell of old ladies' perfume, and home-baked goods and cheap coffee after the service. Then, of course, there's Sunday school, which I loved. Everyone dressed and pressed in their Sunday best, Bible tucked under their arm, ready to serve God. I loved wearing my Sunday school clothes and combing my hair for service.
I had a good Christian friend say this to me, and then after saying it said, "Love you." And all I can say to that is, number one, if that's the case, why aren't there tons of atheists out there eating babies and killing old people? I'm certainly not doing it. And secondly, how many Christian people do you know are walking the straight and narrow and just not sinning? I was in the church for 20 years, and I can tell you that that is not the case.
Human understanding of God's will is precisely what believers use to establish His goodness in the first place. So if ex-convicts will do what God will not, then how can God's goodness ever truly be established? And if Christians are willing to believe that their God is within His right to let tragedies occur, like the one in Cleveland, then the only conclusion I can come to is that in some circumstances, kidnapping and rape are acceptable to God. If that is His idea of goodness, I don't want any part of it.
The Christianity Monument would have been so awesome. It was a statue of Jesus riding a unicorn while fighting Satan, who happened to look a lot like Richard Dawson.
The old host from Family Feud?
No, the scientist.
Richard Dawkins?
That's what I said. Anyway, the statue would be in full color, stand 30 stories tall, and Jesus' flaming sword would have real flames coming out of it.
Science owes a debt.
Seems that even the geologically confused Yabba Dabba Doo merchants have jumped on the anti-naturalist bandwagon. In case you don't recognise this chap, his name is Karl Barr, or to give him his formal academic title, Karl Barr.
Therefore, from line 1 and 4, it follows that substance dualism is false.
Hello, I'm Bob Smearfack, but not really. We're rolling into Jerusalem. Your boy's gonna get thrown under the bus to the big religious hoo-haws, then they're gonna hand him off to the Romans, who are gonna beat the shit out of him and then hoist him up so he has a really nice view of the city, if you know what I mean. And then on day 3, he was gonna do a full frontal resurrection. This is your Bible on psychotherapy. This audio-activated lighting system predated the clapper by 6,000 years. He is the most interesting creationist in the world. Stay faithful, my friends.